Well guys, we're back. Yeah, down at Redlands Farm Fisheries. Just a couple of guys packing up now, by the looks of it, and I'll have the whole lake as a choice, I think, at the moment. Yeah. And unlike the other day, well, you know, when me and my brother was here from the first session, haven't seen anything as yet. No, nothing as yet. It's just got my gear on the barrow, just along there, about halfway up the lake, just so we can have a walk round and see what's going on. But yeah, like I say, a bit too much choice really at the moment. But anyway, I'll keep having a look, and yeah, fingers crossed we find some. There you go guys, I've just come round to the furthest point away from the car park, and they're absolutely tearing it up. In here there's bubbles coming up left, right and centre. Yeah, I've actually brought a float rod with me this time because I see all this going on like when we was here for that short session last time. Yeah, I think I've decided I fancied this swim last time. There seemed to be a hell of a lot of fish, because you've got this round to your left and you've got this swim here, which gives you a lot of water out there towards the island, and again round to the right, so it gives you a lot of scope. Obviously you've got the channel between the two islands, you've got here for, you know, a nice little bit of float fishing. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to catch one on the float. You know, I thought when last time I was here, you know, you had all the opportunity to have a go for them on the float. Look at that big plume of bubbles out there. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get the gear around here. There's absolutely loads out here. There's fizzing everywhere. So yeah, I'm going to give it, I think I'm bivvy up the top of the bank. Yeah, I'm bivvy up the top of the bank and up here somewhere. Maybe we go down there, but I don't like the you know, the noise that the shingle could make. But yeah, it looks good for it. So yeah, right. I don't need to see any more. I think I've seen enough. I'm going to go and get the gear. Catch you in a bit. Well guys, here we are, set up now. Put the rods out, 2 of them anyway. Yeah, I'm faffed about for a little while earlier. There's a few bubbling around in this little bay around here. So yeah, I had a go for them on the float and missed one within about 10 minutes. But yeah, hopefully we get another chance on the float. It's, you know, it's a bit like floater fishing for me. It's not a very exciting way of fishing for them. So yeah, but yeah, at the moment, like I say, just literally just spawned a bit of bait out. 2 rods are out. I'm still waiting for an opportunity on the float. So yeah, I've seen a few round here to the right out there. Put 2 rods over bait at the moment. Yeah, and we'll have to see how it goes. But definitely look like it might be worth a single out there when I put the other rod out, rather than put it straight on the bait. I think I might put the rod out there. But at the moment, we'll wait and see if anything else creeps in this bay. Like I say, we've got 48 hours, well, 45 hours odd, 44 hours, something like that ahead of us now. Yeah. Fingers crossed we have a few. Yes guys, we take that. Had the rods out a couple of hours. Left hand rod just pulled up. And yeah, nice common. It's like a 20 plus common. We're going to sort it out. Happy days. Now we're in trouble guys, double trouble. Fully scoured with the common. The other rod went off immediately. So we're going to get these sorted out. Leave the other rod on the bank. Yeah, I think I better go and get another net shortly, just in case this carries on like this, because yeah, it's not ideal. But yeah, I think I'll go and get these sorted out and go and get another net. Happy days though, too early. It's only up past 3 in the afternoon. Yeah, happy days. Here's the first one of the brace, nice one. Up a double, I should imagine. and weighed it, but yeah, that's the first one. Lovely clean fish. They're lovely in here, they really are. Yep, that's number one. Let's get the second one out to show you. That's lovely, that one. That's a nice fully scaled. What a start. Let's hope it continues. Well guys, there we go, look at that stunner. Yeah, again, probably only enough to double, but what a beautiful fish. Yeah, can't believe the start. Yeah, weren't expecting that. Yeah, it was all quiet, relatively quiet. First couple of hours and then bang, both rods go off. So right, let's get this stunner back and get the rods back on the money. Yeah, can't believe it. Right, let's get it back. Happy days. Well guys, carnage. Just put the rod back out, and literally within 5 minutes just put the right hand rod back out, and yeah, left hand rod was away. And yeah, we've got another one in the net. It's only a little common, so I'm going to put it straight back, but yeah, that's number 3. Well, hopefully it'll continue. I haven't put any more bait out yet either, I haven't had a chance to, but yeah, hopefully it'll continue. Let's get her back and put the rod back out. Happy days. Well guys, this is proper carnage. Yeah, just had my 4th one. I had a chance to talk about rigs and that yet. Yeah, this is my 2nd one, casting the shame fish, and I've had 2 over the bait now as well. But yeah, first afternoon, and there you go, biggest one so far, 24 and a half. Look at that one. It's a cracker, that one. Yeah, yeah, the action's been thick and fast the last sort of hour and a half, so no sooner than I sort of get some more bait out, or get a rod out, something seems to happen. But I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining at all, but yeah, there you go. Right, let's get her back and yeah, get some more rigs sorted out and bags tied, and get on with the session. Happy days. Hopefully there's a bigger one in store. Still got loads of time. Right, let's get her back. Well guys, as you can see, no rods on the rest. Mental. Got a nice common in the net and another common. But yeah, the bigger common wiped the other rod out, and yeah, it was a little bit of carnage pie for a little while there. But this is mental. This is mental. You know, I mean, I know in the last 24 hours I was, you know, just getting a feel for the place, being my first session. But I come back with some tactics in mind, and yeah, they're definitely working at the minute. Considering the last guys on, I think over 48 hours, the most caught I think was 9 by one of the lads. But yeah, we're on 6 now, first afternoon. So let's yeah, let's get the fish sorted out, then get the rods sorted out, because there's every chance that we could end up in trouble otherwise. Not we're complaining. Well guys, really is mental so far. Look at this for a cracking common. Same weight as the mirror eyed a little while ago. I weighed this, I will weigh them. I think they're over 20 pounds, I'll weigh them. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Yep, 24 and a half that one. Another cracking common. Yeah, a bit of luck, we're getting to one of them 30s on this session, but that's fish number 5 and the 6 in the net. No rods in the water, so we better get a move on. But yeah, happy days. Absolutely buzzing. Right, there we go, number 6. Yeah, I think we might run out of bait on this session. I never expected this. Like I say, it's only my second session. Spit it out. Only my second session here. Yeah, they are lovely fish. They really are. Right, let's get this one back and get some rods in the water. Well guys, been an eventful first day. Certainly seen plenty of shows earlier, in the thick of the action, that's for sure. Slowed up now, but when I've done that 24-hour session last weekend, nights where I didn't get a bite during the dark hours, so yeah, we'll see if it's different this time round. But from what I can gather, most of the action does come in the day. So yeah, I've just tied some more rigs. I'm only using slip D rigs. Slip D rigs with 3 different baits. I've got one out to the right where fish was topping earlier, just on a bag, PVO bag of crumb. That's got a ASM white, yeah, an ASM white barrel wafter on that one, and the other 2 have got what I call a half man, not a snowman, a half man I call it. Basically it's a bottom bait, 3/4 bottom bait, 1/4 of a pop up. It just makes it very, very critically balanced. So yeah, and yeah, they've all rigs done me a bite now. So, but like I say, be interesting what happens tonight, because nothing happened last time. On my first session here, nothing happened in the dark. So I'll bait the spot round there for the morning, reel my rods in and have a go round there if I see anything, because I, you know, definitely an opportunity. I missed one on a float straight away when I got here earlier. It's a fantastic way of fishing. Rather than sat behind the rods, I like to be active if I can, but not had the day for floaters today, I was going to put some out. But yes, tomorrow's a new day, so we'll see what tomorrow brings. Yeah, hopefully more action. Like I say, 2 rods are over bait, so we'll see if that produces. I had a bite first thing in the morning when I was here last, over bait, so we'll see what happens. I shall listen out for any movement in the night. Or hear anything close than the rod that I've got just fishing a bag. I should push that, I should bring it in closer. There's a few in close here earlier to my left where I haven't got any lines. So yeah, meanwhile it's getting dark and I'm going to have something to eat and a well-deserved cup of tea, I think. I haven't had one since I got here, so yeah, definitely in need of one now. I'll catch up with you in the night with any updates. Well guys, I was just saying that nights were slow last time, and yeah, the rod just pulled up tight, and we've got a good 20 common there, if not bigger. I think it's a mid to upper 20. Very nice. Can't believe that's number 7. What a cracking fish that is. Get him out and have a look. Well guys, I said I'll keep you updated if anything happened, and yeah, literally just turned dark. Third 20 of the session, fish number 7, and yeah, look at that. What a cracker that is. 24.6 that one. Yeah, 3 24s now, so fingers crossed for a big one during the session. But yeah, weren't expecting that after it being so quiet last time I was here, but you never know. Right, let's get her back, get the rod back out, and yeah, hope for more. Good times. Well guys, it's about 25 to 11, and yeah, I was wrong. They are yeah, my second bite now in the dark. And I had to show you this one because this lake is predominantly commons, which is unusual. I love a common, but yeah, most lakes these days are predominantly mirrors, but this lake is predominantly commons. But now I've actually had 3 mirrors, 5 commons, so yeah, there you go. Nice mid to upper double. Yeah, lovely fish, that's for sure. Nice and clean. And angry. I haven't seen that side. You've got some lovely scales on this side. Look at that. Oh yeah, it's lovely. What a cracking fish. Right, let's get him back, and yeah, I hope there's a big one in store for us during the session. Well guys, I've actually managed to get my head down for about 15 minutes. It's half past midnight, and yeah, there's probably a mid-double common. Right, I'm just going to release it out of the net. I'm not going to get her out. Yeah, mental. Unbelievable, that was number 9. Good morning all. Yeah, it's about 6:45 in the morning now. First morning. About 3 hours away from our first 24 hours. Being complete. Yeah, it's quite a hectic one really. I lost another one at 3:30 this morning. Yeah, sadly, just out caught. But it's been pretty quiet since then. I was quite glad of that, to be honest, because yeah, I didn't get any sleep until then. I've had about 3 hours now, 3.5 hours.
quiet in a minute. Looks like it's going to be a different day today, so we're going to have to work for bites today. Looks like it's going to be pretty clear. Might give me a chance to put some floats out if it's clear. If it's bright and sunny, might be a surface opportunity. We'll have a look when it warms up. At the moment, I'm just keeping an eye out for the fizzing. Just having a nice cup of tea at the minute, and yeah, maybe reposition the rods. I've seen a few round the corner. Round there, out by them coops and that there. Seen a few round there. So yeah, we'll keep an eye open, sink this cup of tea, and decide on the next move.
Well guys, despite having 10 bites in the first 24 hours, well, less than 24 hours, I think I'm going to move. I've come to the next swim to my right, and yeah, there's a lot of fizzing going on. Yeah, and it's not just in close, it's literally all over the bay, so yeah, I think it's you know, stands to reason why I've had most of my bites on my right hand rod as well, because the right hand rod's coming this way, and yeah, they've dropped back, and there's definitely a number of them out in this bay. So yeah, got to be worth a move. It's definitely more lively than out in front of me. Seen a few fizzing out there, but nothing like this. So yeah, let's get the rods, let's get the gear. But there we go guys, they're the that's the winning baits, them white ones. They've done all 3 of the 24s, and yeah, all Key Bait Solutions ASM wafters. Yeah, it's doing the business at the moment. Let's see what we can do the next 24-25 hours. Well guys, I was right to move, but frustratingly, there's the other rod. Had a bite within 10 minutes, just started moving. Got the rods out first, I'm only next door. And yeah, carrying some buckets along, and it was away on a flyer. And sadly, I think it was only a small one, it was very scatty, all over the surface and that in the up pool, but frustrating. Last 2 bites lost, so yeah. Can get some gear along and get the rod back out there, I suppose. Try and get one on the bank. Well guys, that's what sort of a mess I get myself into when I move. But I'd rather have the rods out than worry about the bivvy. But yeah, since I moved this morning, it's been very quiet. Yeah, sun's been out, put some mixers out, got a few feed in, 2 or 3, but not enough to fish for them. So yeah, the wind's picked up now. I'm hoping that it'll be a bit like yesterday afternoon. Come 3 o'clock they were crashing about, and yeah, there was bites to be had, so I'm hoping that now the wind's picked up, that's what's going to happen. So it's certainly picked up. It was flat calm 15 minutes ago and bright sunshine, so yeah, let's hope that changes things. Well guys, in a very cool off now. I said that earlier, but the sun soon come back out and went flat again. But yeah, hopefully it'll stay overcast now. It's been a grueler today. I'm knackered from last night. Only got about half hour sleep earlier. I didn't want to miss anything, any opportunities, but one thing's for sure, there certainly don't seem to have been any, apart from the fact of just literally sitting my head and shoulder in the margin just out here, so I've just put a rod to that. But other than that, very, very quiet. Been keeping an eye out down the other end. I haven't seen anything worth moving for. I mean, I moved swims today because of what I see out here this morning, and being my only second time here, there was the lads that were on yesterday, they said, that they seem to be down there in the day and come back up here at night. I'm hoping that's going to be the case, because there were certainly some better fish out in front of this swim this morning. Yeah, definitely some 30s in amongst them for sure. So fingers crossed we'll be able to get ourselves one of them. It'd be nice. But being a new venue, I'm quite happy just wading through them, seeing what there is. I did say that I thought it'd been open a couple of years. It turns out it actually opened this year. Yeah, so although the owner's had it a few years, yeah, he was going to open it next year, but he's opened it early. So yeah, it's like I say, with the fish I've caught, the future's certainly bright. I know that they've already got fish in here to just over 41, and that's a common. So yeah, well, this time of year, it's probably spawned out, so it's probably up at 30 at the minute. But yeah, I've seen some photos of some, and yeah, they're stunners for sure. Yeah, at the moment, just getting some bags ready. Let's try and get ahead of the game in case we do have a bit of a frenzy. I mean, been in an hurry what to do tonight, whether to put one rod over bait or not. I mean, it produced me 3 fish yesterday over bait, but the winning method seemed to be just casting PVA bag at showing fish yesterday evening, evening rather. But at the moment, apart from that one I've just seen in the margin, certainly ain't much to fish to cast to. So yeah, I'm a little bit unsure on what to do tonight. Still got about 3 hours, 3.5 hours till it's dark, something like that. So yeah, I'll have to make my mind up between now and then. One more would be nice, just to make it a round number, make it 10. That'd be good. Any more would be a bonus. Yeah, but where they are at the moment, apart from that one I see out there, I really don't know. Fingers crossed, as it starts to cool down, they will show us where they are. At the end of the day, if I feel like I need to move, I'll move. But I definitely fancy this to do a good. I don't know why. Them ones I see this morning, I see 3 or 4 that I would have said were 30s. So. Well guys, I may have had to wait for a bite today, but it was well worth it. That's a good fish. upper 20s, definitely, maybe bigger. Happy days. That was worth the wait. And it's a bit like a ghost town today, but yeah, just found a few fish, head and shoulder in, and yeah, put a rod to it, 10 minutes. Right, quickly get the rod back out and get that fish sorted out. Well guys, absolutely blown away. Really, as I said earlier, I moved into this trim because I see the better fish. Yeah, it's been a struggle all day after losing that one this morning. But boy, was it worth it. Just had one of the bigger fish. Yeah, absolutely cracking common, 33.12. Have a look at this beast. Get some more water. Have a look at that beast. Yeah, absolutely buzzing with that. What a fish. That move definitely paid off for one of the big ones. What a cracking common. The shape of that is going to be a monster in the future. But what a cracking fish it is. 10th one, 33.12. Right, let's get it back. That is happy days. What a cracking common. What a lovely evening. Yeah, really made up with that common. What a stunning fish as well. Yeah, I'll come here on the hope that I'll get one of the better ones, one of the 30s, and yeah, certainly worth that bite today. Moving this morning, losing one quickly, and then having the sun come out and destroy things for me a bit. It moved them around the pond a bit, and yeah, a few stayed in the bay, but not many. But yeah, keep my eyes peeled, as I always do. Led to that bite this evening, literally 40 yards out to the left. See one show, thought cool, I'll get a rod on that, and then by the time I reeled the rod in, another one showed on there, and then literally got the rod to the spot, and 10 minutes later it was away. So it really does pay to watch constantly. I mean, the trouble is, what I do sometimes is I absolutely knacker myself out. Because I'm frightened of missing anything, so even if I've only had 2 or 3 hours the night before, I should stay awake. You know, I managed to grab half hour today, but that's unlike me. I definitely needed it. It's looking very moody up there tonight. Look at that. Maybe we're going to get ourselves a storm. Looks pretty light on camera, but that is black. Streaks right through the sky, look at that. Well guys, dark is upon us. Well, probably getting a little bit darker than it should actually, with these big black clouds above, but yeah, fingers crossed we'll get another bite or two tonight, but I'm not going to be up much longer because I'm absolutely whacked. So yeah, well pleased with that one this evening. Just goes to show that it's always worth keeping an eye on the water, because the slightest of signs can lead to the next capture, and that's exactly what happened this evening. So yeah, we'll see what the night brings. I'll catch up with you in a bit. There we go, guys, fish number 11. I haven't weighed it. I would think it's very close to 20 pound, that one, if not 20 pound, but yeah, I haven't weighed it. Just want to get the rod back out and yeah, try and get another one. So there we go. Happy days. Well, guys, it was a relatively quiet night, just the one in the night and a bream, and yeah, but nice early wake up call this morning. And we got one in the net to show you. Yes, happy days. And this fish starting to show over to my right, over in the bay there, as they did yesterday morning. So I might move a rod into there for the morning. Yeah, I've only got until 10 o'clock. One to show you out there, then you can see the flat spot. Yeah. So yeah, fingers crossed there's more on the cards. But yeah, it's been a good trip. Really enjoyed it. What a place. Here we go, guys. Fourth definite 20 of the trip, and fish number 12. Angry one. He's got his displaying his dorsal for us. Yeah. 22.10, that one. Lovely way to wake up. Yeah, very nice. They're immaculate. Yeah, it's available for week bookings, this trip, throughout the summer down here at Redlands Farm. But yeah, definitely well worth a trip. Can't wait to lay my hands on some more. Let's get it back. Happy days. Well, there we go, guys. Sadly, I lost one a little while ago, but yeah, we've got another one. Third bite this morning. Second 20 of the morning, and it's a mirror. Like I say, the mirrors are the rare ones in here. It's predominantly commons, which is quite nice because, you know, as I'm sure I've said before, it's the norm now to have lots of mirrors in the lake, but this one's predominantly commons, which I love. There you go, 22 and a quarter. Yeah. What a morning. Only a few hours left, so must get it back and get the rod back out there. Had a great time, without a doubt. Sad thing is, I really don't know when I'm going to be back. But Elphick's, West End next. Fingers crossed for a big one there. Let's get this one back. Well, guys, down to the last half hour now. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it down here again. Obviously, only my second trip down here, but yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, unless anything else happens, you know, I've had 13 fish, 5 20s, topped by the 33-12 common. Remember, guys, you know, not just on day tickets, but wherever you're fishing, don't go out all guns blazing all on one thing, because, you know, it might be the wrong thing. You know, whether it be you've got, you know, a wafter, bottom bait and a pop-up rig out there. You know, don't have all bottom bait rigs out there, all pop-up rigs out there, because it might not be the one on the day. I mean, for example, my last trip here, my first 24 hours, I fished wafter rigs, tipped with fake Kong. Couldn't buy a bite on anything else. Yeah, had all 6 fish on that, and this time round, couldn't buy a bite on that. You know, they've all come on wafters, trimmed down wafters. Yeah, I mean, you know, start the session, you know, I had a couple of others on, just on standard brown ASM wafters, but as it went on, it was obvious, and the better fish were coming on the white. So I switched them all to white in the end. But yeah, if you start out all on the same thing, you might not get a bite. You know, it might not be the one on the day. So go out, 3 different rigs. You know, have 2 on a baited area, 1 on a PVA bag, 1 on a single hook bait, 1 on a PVA bag, 1 over bait. You know, there's so many options. You know, I get in conversations with people and they say, "Is there any good, mate?" You go, no, they had nothing. So, all right. They go, yeah, I don't understand it. You know, I had 3 pop-ups out there. You know, all different colours. Sometimes you won't get a bite and pop-up. You know, depending on what ground you're fishing over, or whether the fish, you're hard on the bottom. Sometimes, you know, if you've got an inch pop-up, sometimes the size of the fish you're fishing for, you know, they can suss it easier, you know, whereas a big one can't. You know, it's so much further away from a big one's eyes that they can't often suss a high-rise pop-up. So, like I say, just bear that in mind. You know, what might work one week won't always work the next. So yeah, I mean, you know, don't always fish one way. Fine tune your angling, you know. Yeah, bottom bait rigs, wafter rigs, pop-up rigs, and varied different styles of fishing. I've probably got 7 or 8 rigs I use, but yeah, it's one of my favourite ones, especially for a wafter rig, is the slip D rig. Straight through braid I use. Yeah, I've seen people try and do it on combis and all that. I don't like that, but yeah, supple braid I don't think is used enough in fishing anymore. You know, years ago when I first started carp fishing, Merlin and Samson and silkworm, they're all the rage. Christ on products, you know. But you know, these days everyone seems to be fishing hinge stiff rigs, or you know, something with a stiff boom. Yeah, don't get me wrong, they work, but if you get all the different rigs and all the different styles of angling under your belt, you can make your own success without a doubt. It can be the difference between a successful session and a blank. So yeah, well, I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. If you have, give us a thumbs up, think about subscribing, and by all means follow me, Adam Honeysett on Facebook, Adam Carp Honeysett on Instagram, and I'll see you on the next one. West End, outfits. Tight lines, all the best, guys.